saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cam Little to kick off.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw right away. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled for no gain.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
Man in motion here. To throw, here's Willis. Has it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Looking inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
19 tight, Panther 11, Panther 19, 5 years.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Like it. Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. That finds Adams downfield. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Extra point by Kuhl is up and good. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down.
11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
At the Saints' 49-yard
line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Bronco 80.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Short pass brought in. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Let's go. Viking, 8 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
The give here on 2nd.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Shut up. Viking, 8 60.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Who with the extra point. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Saints 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready?
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Escapes out to the left. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Willis to throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
14. Saints 13.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timberwolf.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's a throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He gets loose down the right side. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Cowboys!
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
11 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Come on, set!
Rose caught. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead to 8.
Saints 13.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Willis to the air. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Olave. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Sticking to the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Willis. Hauled in. He loses the football. Picked up by the Rams. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Saints 13.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Practice this.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He's got a man left. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And they make the tackle at the 38. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home. That's that.
Gets himself free. Flush down out to his left. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And this stays a 15-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Half's going to begin with a mix and run. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
19 lights.
First down, and they go right back to it. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Willis. On target to Musgrave. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Saints first down.
Willis now. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
Willis looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working now from the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Motioning left is Olave. From the red zone on 1st. Has it down close. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll motion Lamb right.
19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. 60.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Dodges another stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Hits his running back. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Still fighting forward. He could do it! And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-possession game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Willis to throw it. Getting out to his left. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone laid it on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Saints first down.
Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Pass play coming here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Right side into the hands of Adams. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They draw it up for him. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. This one from 42 yards out. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Koo able to put it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here's Willis to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
Mustang 19.
Throwing is Willis. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds his back complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down, New Orleans.
Cardinal.
Thrown on first down, Willis. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19.
Willis now, third down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Trap 60. 19 light.
Desperation time here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jukes away from one. And the Rams are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
70 range.
First down, play action. And finds Adams downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, around to Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
First down, going back to Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Come on. Set. 65.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.